What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left we have Alex, and he's playing Vortexdramon, and I am on the right playing Time Stranger Olympos. So he starts us off with the Taromon and then the Muchomon in the front. I'm going to hatch and play out the Goma, very greedy. I do get 2 hits there, Pat in the back. And then Gato in the front, just get rid of the Mucho here. Forcing him to promote a little bit. He's going to choose not to activate the effect. Go into the Galemon, suspend. Wait, so Taromon suspended my Digimon, and he suspended his own Digimon, right? Oh, I think he crashed into my guy. So he swung into Gato and he forgot it was only 4K. We were both 4K. Promote the AGO here. Go to for free off the pad effect. Play out the Dan and Kanan. Play out the Elect, draw off the Wanya, swing at security, hits a Kokatorimon, and he has the memory setter, so play out the Tapirmon, get 2 Minervas. Interesting. I must already have 2 of the in-between theaters in my hand for me to do that. Plays out the Galemon here, Galemon effect. Is going to Evo for reduced cost. That promo Galemon is so good, dude. So good. Plays out the Muchomon, suspend Muchomon, Muchomon effect, reveal top 3. It's the Taromon or Grand Gale. Hatches, taps Shoto. Does that have a 6K buff? Is that what he's saying? 9K until the end of my turn. Add in the back, swing a security, do -2K to the Mucho. Oh, he has blocker. Yeah, I forgot about that. Swing. Play at the Central Town. Play out the Minerva, putting him to 5. Minerva, play out the Blipmon. Blipmon's gonna get the Homeros. And then tap Dan and Kanan, play out the in-between theater. In-between theater, get out the Gatomon. And I will go ahead, Alliance, end of a turn. Swing over the Grand Gale. Pretty good, pretty good. I really like Central Town, but I think it's not as good in this matchup. I think it's pretty terrible, honestly, into Vortex. Because versus Vortex, you kind of want the blockers, even though they tend to suspend everything down anyways. Digivolve into Grand Gale, suspend down the AGO. Like, say you already suspended 2 things. Is he thinking about the Vortex here? Yeah, go into Vortexdramon for a lot of memory. Suspend down the Galemon, and he's gonna go ahead and battle something, right? He's going to battle the Minerva. So Minerva's gonna get deleted. Gains a memory. Then I'll play out the AGO effect. Grab top card, play out Homeros. And then end of turn Vortex, he's gonna unsuspend, pierce through the Elect, hits the Homeros again in security. Then I'll promote for turn, raise, Pata first. Digivolve its AGO, grab top card for no reason. Gain a memory, draw a card off the Homeros. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't have the Electmon, so I'm surprised I grabbed that to the top of my hand. I'm just gonna Soul Fear him. Wow, okay. And I should be able to swing for game here. Central Town. Swing in security, minus 2k on the Galemon. Swing with the Blimp, swing with the AGO, swing for game. And so I got a game 1. Moving on to game 2. And if you guys are enjoying the content, you like the commentary, you like the videos, consider subscribing for 99 cents. You get access to some pretty cool Adventure 01 emojis. Shout out to my current channel members. In general, if you guys just want to support the channel, you could always just support by hitting that like button and subscribing if you're not already subscribed. So moving on to game 2. He wants me to go first, so I put Pata in the back and then the option card here to start us off, get the Tapir. Now I will say I like the Pata, but I think with my build, since I'm going mainly for the how would you say it? Megazoo style of deck, I actually would have preferred Gomamons because I took 2 Gomamons out for the Patas. I think Gomamon would have been good, even though it's the worst searcher. It does get the Shaman, right? So usually it does get 2 hits. Promote Pata here, get the AGO, and then play out the Homeros. He did tell me after the match that he was kind of tilted from the AGOmon because it would not die. And I was like, bro, that's my boy AGO. AGOmon always living. Play out the Tapirmon here, get 2 hits off that, and put him to 1. I do get a 2k buff off the Central Town Throne Room and the Homeros itself, so plus 3k above, 3k across the board. Gonna Digivolve into Grand Gale here, suspend the Tapir, swing over Tapir, gains memory, gains 3 memory. Then Digivolve into Saphagamon, unsuspend the Digimon. I was gonna go ahead, swing Vortex, end of turn. I'm gonna play out a body. So he's gonna play out the Grand Gale and then unsuspend. So I'm gonna bury that, obviously. Gain a memory off the Homeros, unsuspend, hatch, Pata in the back. The Pata was really good though for the DP reduction, honestly. The minus 2k really did help out. It's just that he sucks in your hand. Like if you already have something raising, he's horrible in your hand. So here I'm going to go ahead and suspend Homeros. I'm bottom decking both Digimon here off the Neptune effect. And just putting them to 4. Digivolve into Grand Gale here, or Galemon, go into Grand Gale, putting me to 1, I'll go to 2. I do have the Abyss Sanctuary in my hand, so I'm thinking, let's see, promote. It doesn't have a shuttle just yet, so I'm going to go ahead and activate the option card here. That allows me to play the Electmon for free, reveal top 3, get both Shamans here. I'm going to go ahead and swing with the swing with this guy, Neptune, like 17k 2 checks, swing with the Pata or the Neptune, and this time I hit a Death X in security, and I was like, Death X in security, bro, what are you talking about, man? So my guy gets deleted because I'm pretty sure I'm 15k with the Homeros effect. So Neptune is gone. That would have been game, honestly, then and there, if he didn't have Death X on his deck. Right, because I could have swung for 2 checks with Alliance on suspend, swing for 2 more checks in Alliance, and then swung with the Patamon for game. But he promotes, he gets a chance to do some other stuff. So Medieval here, suspend down the Pata. He's gonna blow up the Tapirmon. Unsuspend, gains 2 memory. Now, thankfully, this Medieval doesn't have piercing. Swing at the Elect. Just clearing board here. Not what I like to see, obviously, since I wanted to end him last turn. Now I have a lot less bodies. Seems like the AGO is pretty good. If you guys see me cycling through my hand, you guys see I have the Sulfur, but he's definitely playing it around it. Even then, right now I don't have Dan and Kanan, so it's a little bit harder to play the Sulfur and attack at the same time. So plays out the Galemon effect. Oh, medieval effect to pop the AGO. Nice. Not nice for me, but I'm probably just gonna stun these cards. Gain a memory, have to tap Homeros. Did I draw off the Homeros? Honestly, I could blow up the Grand Gale here for the medieval, but I kind of want to save the Sulfur. I think it makes sense just to play out the Venus here. Play out the Venus and stun the board. Yeah, play out the Venus, put it into 2, strip all the sources off the medieval, and then I'm going to stun both of them, so cannot activate Wind Digivolving effects. Wait, can he blow up? Can he even blow up the Medusa? I mean the Venus? Because I think he attempted to trigger the medieval on play, but I'm pretty sure he can't even trigger it because of the Venus effect. Huh. He's reading Venus. He does. I do have 1 layer of protection here if he plays a Badia, but right now I technically don't have protection. He's gonna play out the Safagamon. I did ask him. I was like, I did tell him you don't get your Wind Digivolving effects, and you can't Vortex into her. Wait, no, that's the old Venus. Well, he can't suspend, so he can't suspend, and so he asked if he can take it back. Which I do let him, but I was asking, I told him, I don't know which card you grabbed from your hand though, because I saw you cycle through your hand, so I didn't even know if you picked up the right card. But he's going to play the training out here. I'll let him take it back. Probably shouldn't have, because it's a tourney match. It's a case, not a case tourney, it's a box tourney. He's going to play the Grand Gale effect. Is he swinging at Venus, bro? Oh, I decide to save it. I'm glad he choked me to 7 so I couldn't use the Homeros again. Can't activate the pad effect either. Okay, Central Town, play out the Minerva. Or I guess not. Maybe I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I mean, I could Alliance, 2 checks. Oh, I can't activate Central Town because I don't have a green card. Ah, I see. Because I was trying to Alliance. But here I'm going to play with Minerva here. Minerva effect, play out AGO effect, grab top card, play out the Dan and Kanan. I'm going to go ahead, swing Alliance with the Venus. Finally sees Shoto, so I'm like, I'm not happy about that. I'm gonna Alliance again. And can I get rid of this Gale? Maybe hard play Homeros here, giving him a lot of memory but stunning both. Yeah, so Homeros here on play stun both Shoto and the Gale. And then end of turn play out the in-between theater on suspend. Now, if I was playing Marukimon, it would have been a rat, right? Like if I had Maruki in my hand. But sadly, at the time of this recording, I was not playing Marukimon. I learned from my mistake, and I definitely put Marukimon back in the deck along with a Cyclonemon. Grand Gale here suspends down the Minerva. Even if the Minerva leaves, I still have blockers, so that's pretty good. Suspend the Mucho here on play. He gets it would have to be a Shoto, so he only gets one card. Decides to get the promo Galemon, why not? It's the best level 4. I guess maybe behind the Memory Setter or the Tamer playing Galemon. Looking at my trash. The Abyss, Sanctuary, and the Central Town Throne Room can't play out the Blimpmon. And I honestly didn't notice until after this, well, when I was playing this tourney. So I took out the Blimpmon. The Blimpmon in practice, or in theory, was good because you search top 3, you get to add a card, and then you put the rest at the bottom or top of the deck. But it was actually pretty bad. There was plenty of times where I wish I had another Gatomon or the Garurumon for defensive purposes. I think the Garurumon's actually really good into Styraco and Medusamon. So he's gonna play out a Digimon here. Play out another Digimon off the Grand Gale. Going super wide. Now it's time for me to Death X him. Will I give up the Agio? I think what I was asking him is if he still gains the memory. Okay, so I'm gonna use the Venus effect to put the Agio on security. I think we were looking for a judge here. Because he was saying that I had to use a different Digimon than Agiomon, the one being deleted. And I think that's how it resolves. So here's a judge. And what do I end up putting into the security? I put Venus into security. Yo, what the? I don't want to be at 0 security, so I had to do that. Because I don't know if he could like hard play the Tamer, right? He does have the Memory Setter in his hand. Like, I don't want him to play the Setter and then just Vortex end of turn. So here he forces the option card to be triggered. I'm just going to play out the Elecmon, reveal top 3. Digivolve into the Galemon. Suspend Galemon to play out the Shoto. And then let's see, Vortex. Honestly, he's probably his best defensive option. Digivolve into the Vortex, suspend his Digimon to gain the immunity plus 6k. He's gonna battle the Elec. And then Vortex end of turn. Swing over the Minerva effect. Probably play the Blimp. Get the Neptune, I'm assuming. Yep. Wait, what the? Yo, that's not how Blimpmon works. I did not just add those 2 cards to hand. Gain 2, draw 2 off the Homeros. Gain 1 off the Dan and Kanan most likely. And I think I just Soul Fear him right here, right? Like 100%, just if I got it. Soul Fear him. I'm a little worried about the Ace, honestly. Play out the Neptune for essentially 7. Bottom deck everything that has least amount of sources. Play out the Homeros effect first. Bottom deck the level 5s to make sure he can't ace me, and then Soul Fear him. Yeah, Soul Fear. It doesn't matter who I put it under, but it's going to delete the Vortex. I think he was trying to battle me. I'm like, nah, bro, all my effects resolve first. So get deleted, bruh. Get deleted. Yeah, his argument was that since my Digimon's attacking doesn't he get to battle? I was like, no, I mean, my Soulfear definitely resolves first before you get to battle, bro. And so that was a 2-0 versus Vortex. But Alex was like, this was his first day playing the deck, so he's fixed it since then. Even then, I think he was playing pretty well. It's just that Soulfear is such a good card into Vortexdramon, honestly. People can play around it by just sticking with the level 5, but I mean, who cares about the level 5, right? You just delete that thing. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, I think next matchup is, I'm pretty sure, is versus Heavy Metal Dramon. So if you guys want to see that, if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.